prosper. Hey, prosper. Hey, prosper. We need to do better for our sons and our daughters. Spock said it best, live long, prosper.
Welcome back to the LLP podcast, Live Long and Prosper. I am your host, Bernard J. Rackley. I just want to thank y'all for tapping in, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Turned up, but not too much, you dig? Man, it's a beautiful, beautiful Monday. And I really just want to thank you guys for tapping in. So today's episode is titled Flip the Script. Dig? Flip the script, man. So this weekend, I was having a really tough time processing some things. You know, I was Friday night, I was up just thinking about things, and then I went down a rabbit hole on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have ever gone down that rabbit hole or just gone down a rabbit hole in general. However, I was just on YouTube and this video came up about narcissism, and I had never really thought about what a narcissist was, or I had never really went down that rabbit hole of what a narcissist is. I heard the word before. I just never really did any research on what a narcissist was. And once I saw the video and it was talking about, you know, one of the videos that I saw was talking about like the narcissist is almost like a vampire. They look for a supply of energy. And it was like, you know, one of the videos that I saw was like, why does the narcissist love marriage? And one of the things that the lady was saying about it was that the narcissist loves marriage because it like binds that person to you for life. You know, you're not supposed to leave your marriage, and you know. So I started thinking about it. I'm like, man, you know, that's what I tell myself in my head about my wife. Like, oh, you know, she married me. You know, she shouldn't. She can't leave me. I'm like, damn it, is that a narcissistic way to look at this? You know what I mean? I'm like, she deserves whatever she wants. Like, she deserves happiness, and if I'm not able to give her that happiness, then she deserves that with somebody else. You feel me? And I have to be okay with that. You dig? I have to be okay with that. So it just sent me down this crazy freaking like spiral of emotions, and I'm like, damn. You know, I always thought I was a good person. You know what I mean? I really believed in my heart of hearts, like, I'm a good person. But I'm like, man, you know what? I haven't always been a good person, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I have been in different situations where I've just been taking, you know what I mean? Especially like as a drug dealer, you know, that's a take, man. You know what I mean? Taking, that's taking, that's capitalizing on somebody's weakness. You dig? And bro, it just broke me down. I mean, I'm like, man, I thought I was a good dude. You know what I mean? But I'm like, man, you know, I used to have these arguments with my ex-girlfriend's mom. You know, we'll talk about drug dealing, and I'm like, what's the difference between a person selling ecstasy and a person selling M&Ms? You know, M&Ms give people diabetes, they give people, you know, high blood pressure. They come to the store and grab them M&Ms. They come to the spot and grab this ecstasy. It's the same deal. You know what I mean? However, like, as I started to think about it on Friday, I'm like, I've always had a choice. You know, it was my choice to trap. I mean, it was my choice. I felt good about it. And I know sometimes I would look at somebody and be in the predator mode in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you don't want to do this ecstasy? Okay, I'm gonna show you what it do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you what it do. And then eventually I would have them on ecstasy. You know what I mean? And you know, it tore me up inside, bro. It tore me up inside. And I was just like, man, you know, I have to be honest with myself, man. Moving forward, you know, the Bible says the truth shall set you free. And the truth is, man, I haven't been operating at my highest capability. Plain and simple. I'm not gonna put no spin on it. I've been operating in a very low space for a long time, and you know, that's just what it is. But this morning I said, you know what? gonna get up and flip the script. You dig? I'm gonna get up and flip the script, because where we are in life depends on the stories that we're telling ourselves. I mean, all we are the stories that we tell ourselves. So I can get up and say, oh, I'm a horrible person, wooty wooty wham. Or I say, hey, you know what? I made some bad choices in life. However, today is a new day and I can make a better choice today. You dig? So that's what I'm choosing to do. You know what I mean? Instead of sitting in that spot and say, hey, I'm a loser, you know what? I'm a winner, baby. You feel me? I'm a winner. You know, I've operated below my capabilities, but today I'm gonna operate with, I'm gonna operate not to say above my capabilities, but I'm gonna operate in the capacity and the capabilities of a winner today. You feel me? I'm gonna look at my accomplishments and be grateful for those things. You feel me? I wrote a book. Who does that? I'm a winner, baby. I got 104 podcasts recorded. Who does that? I'm a winner, baby. Never give up. What was that? Never give up. Believe in yourself. And dream big. Do this thing, man. Dream big, man. You feel me? Be positive, man. You know what I mean? So today, wherever you are in life, man, just remember that you can become a better version of yourself. You feel me? And over the weekend, I've crafted my course that I'm going to launch, and I started having some resistance about it. I'm like, well, how can I help somebody get to there when I'm not really even there? But I thought about it. I'm like, if I can help you become a better person, then I've done my job. I don't necessarily have to. I'm not out here to help men become millionaires or anything like that just yet. However, I can at least help you start to plant those seeds and help you get those feet moving to the next or higher version of yourself. And I know I can do that because I've done that in my own self. I've leveled up in so many different ways. So now that I'm going to get in the arena of helping men level up, I know I can do that because I've leveled up in so many different ways. You dig? So that's my duty, like we talked about on a couple of episodes ago. What's your duty? My duty is to serve. So just looking into creating a way to serve that's going to be the least resistance for me. I think that's going to be the way that I'm going to be able to serve. You dig? So, man, it's just time to flip the script, baby. You know what I mean? Because you're a winner. You know what I mean? Les Brown, he says, he has one of these quotes. Forgive me if I get it wrong, but he says, there's losers in this world, and there's winners, and then there's winners who just haven't found out how to win. You feel me? And a lot of us are caught in that space. We're winners. We just haven't found the right opportunity to win. You feel me? But I know that everywhere I step my feet at, I've been impactful. You feel me? In music, I've inspired people. I know people who still do music today just because of me. Because they saw the light that I was able to bring to the situation, to the lituation, you dig? And I inspired them. You know what I mean? I see people in the gym all the time telling me, hey, man, you inspired me to get back into the gym. You feel me? So I'm an inspiration. You feel me? I'm an inspiration. I'm a winner. You dig? I believe in myself. You feel me? And I'm gonna find a way to win. You feel me? I made a decision to win. And that's what I'm gonna do. You dig? So just want to tap on a quick little story, man. I don't know if you guys are into shaman or anything like that. That would, these esoteric things. Sometimes I'm kind of like, man, whatever, dude. But one day, this was I forget what year it was, but we go down to one of my wife's friends' houses, and she's having a birthday party. And I get in there, and as we drive down to her house, we had an argument. So when I get out the car, I'm just all butt face. I'm just all poo-poo face. I get in the party, I'm just kind of poo-poo face. So this guy looks at me. He's like, hey brother, it's okay. We're all friends here. You can take off the mask. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, brother, I see you got some pain in your eyes, man. You got some pain in your eyes. He's like, hey, I'm a shaman. Would you allow me to read your tarot cards? And I'm like, man, tarot cards. I'm like, bro, okay, whip them out, bro, whatever. So he whips out these cards. He shuffles them up, and he's like, pick 3 cards. So pick 3 cards. Or first I pick. He said pick 1 card. So I pick the card, slide it. He sits it face down. Grab another card. Pick another card. He sits it face down. Then he tells me grab the 3rd card. So I grab the 3rd card. He puts it down. And then so he's like, all right, flip the first one over. Bam! I flipped the first one over, and it was this little kid with this. It was like a little kid holding like a wand, but the wand had like a rainbow kind of light around the wand, and the whole picture was black though. And he was like, he said, it's interesting. He's like, okay. He's like, you see how all this whole picture is dark? He's like, you've had a lot of darkness in your life, huh? I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay. He said, but you see this kid holding on to this light? He said, that little light, there's something in you that if you just hold on to that light, you're gonna be able to get through whatever you're going through. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of interesting. He's like, okay, turn over the next one. Turn over the next card, and it was loneliness. And it was a man. It was an old man at the bottom of a mountain with a cane in his hand. And he's like, He's like, loneliness. He's like, no, it said aloneness. And he's like, aloneness. He's like, okay. He's like, you see, you're at the bottom of this mountain. He said, but you're looking up towards something, and you're holding onto this staff. He said, that staff is your energy. He said, that's what's going to help you get up this mountain. He's like, what that means is like everything that you don't need any more energy. So everything that you have is you have it already. You just have to rely on this staff to get you up the mountain. You might be weak, you might be weary. That's what this old man is representing. That there's something in you that is weak. You know what I mean? However, this staff is going to be your strength to help you get up that mountain. Aloneness. He said, aloneness is alone, but it's not lonely. You know what I mean? So he's like, okay, flip over the 3rd card. So I flip over the 3rd card, and it said creativity. And he was like, He's like, there's a few different creativity cards in the deck. However, this one had a triangle that it was a triangle, but it looped at the end. So it went, it didn't connect. He's like, that's very interesting. He's like, this is actually the god of creativity. He's like, you probably get into things in your life that just don't complete, huh? Like you start some things and you really don't finish them. And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, that's a part of creativity. He's like, you see this triangle and how it spirals in the middle. He's like, that's the god of creativity. The god of creativity is in you, is within you. And I'm like, interesting. 3 interesting cards. And he's like, so the first one was adventure. The second one was aloneness. And the 3rd one was creativity. So when he goes, hey man, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm a rapper. And he's like, man, that's crazy. He's like, oh man, can you spit some rap for me? So I spit this rap for him, and he lost it. He lost it. And he's just like, man, he's like, I used to manage Jurassic 5, man. And I'm telling you, bro, like you're the illest MC I've ever heard. I come from New York. I've never heard nobody like you. You're the illest MC I've ever heard. You know what I mean? So, not to toot my own horn, you know what I mean? Because I know I'm the dopest. However, it just thinking about that this weekend, it's like, okay, I think those cards are still within me, adventure. As I look forward to the next phase of my life, it's going to be an adventure. You know what I mean? Regardless, with her, without her, it's going to be an adventure. And I know I have a light in me that's going to light up this, it's going to light it up, you dig? It's going to keep it a lituation. And aloneness, you know what I mean? I'm alone right now. I'm alone. And I have to find, I have to find strength in that. I have to hold on to that staff. I got to hold on to whatever is in me, and trust that staff is going to be my strength to get me up this mountain, you dig? And creativity, baby. Just keep creating. You know what I mean? I might not be the best salesman. That wasn't my gig. You dig? I tried. I put my whole effort into it. You feel what I'm saying? I might not be the best insurance salesman. Okay, that's cool. But I'm a creative individual. I create. So just keep creating. You know what I mean? Get out there. I start my job next week. Get out there, work hard, but don't let that creativity die. You feel me? Keep creating, because what's going to impact the world. That's what's going to leave my biggest impact and my biggest legacy is my creations. I mean, it's not about the money necessarily. It's just about creating something and leaving something behind that I've created. You know what I mean? So that's the episode this week, man. Flip the script, baby. I am a winner. I am brave. I am consistent. I am creative. I am a lover. And I forgive myself for all the past deeds that I've done that haven't lived up to my own standards. You feel me? I forgive myself. I am forgiven. You feel me? So today, just start to analyze your thoughts. And if you're having some limiting beliefs, flip that script, baby. Let's go. You dig? Let's go. So hope you guys have a fantastic week. I love you all. And keep going and keep growing, y'all. Love you, man. Have a fantastic day. Hey.